Alright, so obviously from the title, you know that today's makeup look is going to be a super just dewy, glowy, very highlighted look. Just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so now that you guys are super close up to my motherfucking face, let's get started. So first, I'm just going to go and apply chapstick. Next, we're going to moisturize the skin. And to moisturize, I'm using this Personal Care Ageless age defying cream. It's just from the dollar store. It's just a moisturizer. All you need is just any moisturizer that works for you. And I go ahead and mix it with this Burt's skin brightening, skin perfecting serum. I really like the combo of these two. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on my face.
Like so. Put a little bit more. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add the Burt's Bees. Now I just rub it all together.
Next, I'm gonna go in with this Maybeline Master Prime. It's like a green-based, It's a green-based primer for redness control, obviously. And it also is supposed to blur your face, and it actually does. It does a really good job of filling in my pores. Definitely does give like a blurring effect, and it does kind of help with the redness in my face, which I obviously have a lot of. So where I usually put this primer is on my forehead where I get red and where I could see like, you know, like your wrinkles or whatever. And then also right here where my pores are, and then also on my nose.
Put the rest like leftovers on my chin. And yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and spot conceal with the Maybelline Master Conceal. Just gonna blend it out with my finger. Now I'm gonna go into my tin of brushes. I'm gonna go ahead and take this like flat top kind of fluffier kabuki brush. I'm gonna take my foundation. I use the Conceal Plus Perfect by Milani. This is the shade 01 Creamy Vanilla. And we're not going to be using that much. I'm just going to go with like not even half of a pump at first. I'm probably going to end up needing more, but about like maybe half a pump at first. Okay, so I kind of like scoot you guys back a little bit. I can't tell if it's completely crooked or not. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and just dip right into the foundation that I just placed on the back of my hand. And just go right on my forehead, just only in the places that really need it. Like over here I'm putting it because I get very red. Definitely get some on my cheeks. And right there. This nose. And then the sides of my cheeks. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some concealer on the back of my hand as well. Just go ahead and place 2 little dots on your face like that. In your highlighted areas. Just to give you like a little bit of a highlight. We don't want to be too caked up, too covered in. We don't want to have too much foundation or liquid products on our face today. Because like I said, it's a more natural, just dewy, glowy, very highlighted look. Now I'm just going to go ahead and blend it. This is such an awkward, like, angle. I'm so sorry, like, it's just, I look crazy.
Okay, so.
My under eyes still look very red. So I'm gonna go light, bitch, this isn't a blend. I'm gonna go wet my beauty blender and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and wet my beauty blender. I still have the concealer on the back of my hand. I'm going to go ahead and dip my beauty blender into my concealer and just do my under eyes a little bit. Since you can still see red under my eyes right here, I'm just going to very lightly go over it with the beauty blender and the concealer. I'm actually going to take whatever's left over on the beauty blender and go over my whole entire nose. Just because my nose is very red, it gets red really easy. Okay, now I'm just going to be taking what's left on my hand with the concealer and going over this area by my lip. This side, you can see a lot of redness coming through, so I'm just going to go over it with whatever's left on the beauty blender. But, we're not going to be doing a lot because this is just going to be like very natural, simple glam. So yeah, that's going to be it for all the cream products. I take that back. I'm going to be taking what's left over on my hand, like the concealer, and running it down my neck. Just because my neck is very red too, all the time. Fucking hate it, but whatever. Okay, see? And it doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup, and that's kind of the whole point of this tutorial. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be taking a compact powder. This one is by Physicians Formula. It came with an eyeshadow. It's not that I like this in specific, like I wouldn't just go out of my way to buy this specific pressed powder, but it came with some eyeshadow, so I just use it when I need to on stuff like this. I'm basically just going to be taking the same kabuki that I used for blending out my, my liquid. I kind of forgot. I'm going to go ahead and, oh my god, the whole pan just fell out of the compact on my pants. I'm gonna go ahead and take the leftover like concealer shit that I have on the back of my hand and go over like the underneath of my eyebrows. Make them match the rest of the face in a way. Okay. Now we can move on to compact powder, bitch. So go ahead and take whatever brush you're gonna be using, dip that shit right into your powder, tap off. Now I'm literally just going to be taking it, tapping off excess, and just pressing it underneath my eyes, where I think we put probably the most product on my face today. So yeah, just go ahead and press that shit in. And I'm just pressing it in, taking the leftovers and going over the rest of my face. Thing that I like to do is just taking any loose setting powder. This one really sucks. It has a ton of flashback, but I'm just gonna be using it to just sprinkle it all over my face because today's look is simple. This is for when we want to be a lazy ass bitch and we don't want to beat our fucking whole entire face. So I'm going to be taking that powder, just going in to the top and literally just dusting this all over my face.
Just dusting the face.
Okay, so the next step to this makeup look is highlighting. Got what I use for highlighting. It's a little e.l.f. Eyeshadow brush. I've been using this a lot for highlighting because it's easy to get on the nose, the forehead, and just the little right there. And under your eyebrows, I just use it for everywhere, okay? So what I'm going to be using for highlight is just this highlighting powder by Wet n Wild in the shade Blossom Glow. It's like a really light pink, iridescent, really wet looking highlight, but it has purple reflex in it. It's fucking pretty. Like, you'll blind a motherfucker. Like, bitch, you put on enough of this shit, you walk outside, you're gonna get some motherfucker in a car accident. Like, taking the highlighter, just patting it in. Now I'm just starting off with the tip of my nose. Now moving on to the bridge of my nose right here. Like, this is the main part of this look. Like, the highlight is the main part of this look right now. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my forehead. I like to do it right here. Okay, so there's the forehead done. Now I'm gonna move on to underneath my eyebrows. Now from there, I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight my cheek. So with highlighting my cheek, I like to make that C right there. Highlight in it. Just create that C. And I like this highlight because it's a very wet looking highlight. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the other side. Just go ahead and highlight under the brow. And I swear this looks a lot better off camera. Like, my cheek area looks a whole lot better off camera than it does on camera. Like right here in this area. Basically, this look is just a super duper dewy look. Very pretty. I wear this a lot, actually. Gonna go ahead and highlight my chin. And even if you put way too much highlight on, or no. So what you do if you put way too much highlight on, I mean, I didn't. I mean, from my personal opinion, I don't think I did. I like the way it looks. But if you ever do, go ahead and just take your damp beauty blender and just go around it. Then take whatever dry sponge you use. Or if you use, well, okay, I use my dry sponges, another same Real Technique beauty blender. Or fucking Real Techniques beauty sponge, whatever. To, just, you know, to bake. And you take that sponge that you bake with and just go around it. It helps it out a lot. So yeah, I think we are just about done with the highlighting. Okay. So, you can go ahead and add some to like your cheekbones or your jawline, or fucking, this is not even your jawline, bitch. What the fuck? Or your cheekbones, bitch. Add it to like this fucking area, your shoulder area. If you want to look a little cute. Just add a little extra. I don't know. That was like a big waste of time. But, okay, so now the last step would just be applying your favorite lip gloss. This one I bought from Daiso, Japan. It's a little Japanese store that basically everything costs $1.50 unless it's priced. Like, it has its own set price. And this is called the Clean Color Lip ID lip gloss. I love it because it's super sparkly. Like, it's like glitter lip gloss. It's gorgeous. And then you put this on your lips and it kind of just like balances out. It makes your face look a lot more even with all the highlight on your face. Yeah. And so this is basically it for this look.
We're done with all the makeup.
So this is it, all complete. It's very just natural, very gluey, bitch. Very dewy, just look, very highlighted. So yeah, if you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.